All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Akim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And pretty much I want to land back on the brother from the main camp, GMS, bless all the meek. Got a couple of screenshots here that I want to show you. He put out a video and pretty much was speaking about vocab Malone. Are you unknowingly a racist? And the brother was pretty much going into how vocab Malone is pretty much coming to these different platforms, and bringing his so-called Christian dogma, in tow with them. You see, he pretty much gets confounded on a lot of these platforms when he's trying to come up against this truth. This man pretty much, we already know that he's sent, but in his feeble mind, he firmly believes, what it is that he was taught in the seminary schools. You see? Okay, they would not think that this is all through the Spirit and how the Lord works with particular men. You see, these guys, they get all of these accolades and pretty much from these so-called prestigious schools, and they get these pretty much these certificates, pretty much giving them leeway to think that they can go and teach the scriptures, man. You see? But he doesn't understand that this is a spiritual thing, But I wanted to just go on to the comments real quick, if I may. Let's see. Here. All right, so here's one comment here. All right, this is vocab alone. This is vocab pretty much commenting on the video. He says, it's hypocritical for someone who believes that God's future kingdom will include a race-based harsh slavery, called someone a racist. Your whole religion, sir. I can disagree with you without being racist. I just think that you are very wrong with your religion, twist the Bible badly, and I don't like that. You see, now he's going on his personal opinion on what he believes, what the Bible is supposed to be. When the Lord pretty much, and he doesn't even understand, the whole premise of the reason why we're out there. Okay, the Lord is calling his sons to come back into the fold, man. Okay, pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter. This is we're in the valley of the dry bones that are pretty much coming together, and the breath is coming within them. Okay, he doesn't understand that. You see, okay. But there was a beautiful comment that Lamb that pretty much was going back on what he said. Let's see. All right. This is from GMS Beatitudes. It says, well, it's a fact that most Orthodox and Hasidic Jews share the same views as the one West Hebrew Israelites concerning racial supremacy. And that's the fact. You see? So this is the thing that he's not even calling that out. Okay, because you got the so-called small hats that are pretty much walking around like they're the dominant race. Okay? And they firmly believe that because they know that the Lord has a chosen people. Okay? This is why there's a whole big hoopla concerning the nation of Israel right now. Okay? Everybody pretty much has that pretty much has that soft spot in their mind, okay? That they are the country or the people that have to be protected at all costs, man. You see? See, when you go into the pretty much these Christian churches that are set up, they have that belief, okay? But when you talk about these Orthodox, ultra-Orthodox, and Hasidic small hats, they pretty much already know that they are the chosen people, okay? Okay, according to the Torah, you see? Okay, but no, the vocab says nothing about that. See, the vocab cannot pretty much swallow down the truth of these scriptures, man. Okay, you see, and the reason why, and we, he always talks about we go into the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Well, it's a fact. Okay, and this is how you pretty much can identify the people. Okay, the scriptures say they shall be for a sign and a wonder. Okay, you see, so we're going to keep on harping on that, pretty much that fact, man. But my thing is that this man is making what we're saying, all of his doctrine, pretty much, man. Okay, this man is not speaking about anything else, man. He's not even speaking about salvation. Okay, you see, and then yes, okay, everybody will be in the kingdom, man. But you're gonna have a certain capacity that you're gonna be serving. How hard is that to understand? Okay, anybody that has a hierarchy of a setup to where in a kingdom, okay, you're gonna have your lower level people, man. That's gonna serve to them to their capacity, man. Okay, you see, and just like how the Lord has set up in this kingdom, okay, and pretty much has have the children of Israel go through what they have gone through, okay, for over 500 years. You see, now now the tables are turned, man. Who was the Lord coming to deliver? Who needs deliverance? Who needs a savior? You see, okay. So let's continue reading this comment. So it says, right? This is one of the brothers. It says, well, this is basically responding back to vocab. So it says, well, it's a fact that most Orthodox and Hasidic Jews share the same views as one West Hebrew Israelites concerning racial supremacy. Yet your main focus seems to be directed at disproving the so-called BHIs. I would like to see you express your views on Zionism and Jewish supremacy, because it seems obvious that the One West camps, through their teachings of the Holy Scriptures, Holy Bible, has left an everlasting and devastating effect on you, and that is only because subconsciously you believe that there is some validity to our teachings. You see, and there's a lot of things that he cannot get around. Okay, he likes to deflect. Okay, all right, pretty much, okay, so of course we know that this man is pretty much sent. He's set up, but he's set up as being to wholeheartedly, uphold white supremacy, which is that Christianity. Okay, so he's not really knowing the truth though, but he's learning a lot. Okay, and there's a lot of things that he has not known about the scriptures that he just can't get around. You see, so this man is pretty much has been on for years now, has been on a relentless pursuit to pretty much confound the prophets, man. Okay, this man has gone used up pretty much frequent flyer miles to go crisscross around the country to go to these various camps, and was pretty much able to locate these camps on the various highways and hedges where these brothers are set up at. You see, okay, and he's just there to pretty much be to sow doubt in Jake's mind, man. You see, he's there to sow doubt in Jake's mind, but this man is not speaking of anything spiritual, okay, concerning the scriptures. Let alone he's not even speaking about prophecy, because prophecy right now is the main thing that we need to be speaking about, man. Okay, he's still stuck on the fact that we are the chosen people, and that he's going to be serving on a lower level, okay, in the kingdom. He can't even get over that fact. So he's thinking that we're making that the whole thing is our doctrine. There were so many facets to this truth, and it's ironic that a lot of these people that were gainsayers and people that pretty much turned aside from the truth and became enemies of the truth. Pretty much, we could point these people out within Israel, man. We could point these people out within these various camps where people had pretty much had fell off because of disagreement with the doctrine, fell off because they got offended. Who's fitting those lots, man? Okay, we are witnesses, man, to these things that are in the scriptures, man. You see, we are clear witnesses to these things, man. Okay, and this man does not understand what he's really sticking his nose into, man. Okay, you know, first and foremost though, he needs to figure out how the hell he needs to find a way to try to avoid the imminent destruction that's coming, man. That should be the first thing that just should be coming across his mind right now. You see? Okay, but it just shows you that these guys are a bunch of hypocrites and they're really non-believers at the end of the day, man. Okay, it's nothing but just to uphold white supremacy and just keep things as the way it was, man. You know. All right, real quick, man. The scripture. This is Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world in which he made. Okay? And that's chiefly what we out there for, man. Okay? You see? We understand about what salvation is about and how the Lord's going to set up his men as in the days of old, man. The scriptures clearly speak about these things, man. Okay? All right? He has a problem with whom the Lord is concerning. Okay? He has a problem with whom the Lord's people ultimately are, man. Okay? And it's going to be shown. It's going to be evident, man. Okay? But what these guys do not do is they get into prophecy, man. Because this is what we're speaking about now. We're talking about prophecy, man. Okay? He's still stuck in gear, just on that the premise of what you want to call Israelite dominancy that's gonna go down in the kingdom, man. You see? Okay, and like I said, I keep on saying this about this guy, man. It was clear that this guy had to be left alone, man, because the blatant disrespect that he has for the men that are out there sighing and crying, man. The blatant disrespect, man. I can see there's a very lack of respect for us that he has, man. Okay, it has a very he has a disdainful undertone to his whole aura about him, man. Okay, he doesn't think much of us, man. You see, and he just ought to be, just leave him alone, man. You see, but this guy is still needs to get that traction and be able to get on these different platforms, and he's still continually to get invited, man, with that old dinosaur way of thinking, man. You see, but it says, all right, because we're speaking about the Lord pretty much visiting this place, man. Okay, this man is not calling out anything that of evil that's going on in the earth, man. Okay, but he has a pretty much a perpetual bone to pick with us. You see? Okay, so it says, verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were from before thee, even from the beginning. And don't we see uproars of the people now? Don't we have these earthquakes that's going around on the earth? Don't we see the war drums beating? Okay, are we seeing people pretty much aligning themselves financially and militarily? Okay, then we see that countries are pretty much picking sides, choosing sides. Okay, don't we see the tension in the air? This man is not speaking about any of these things, man. You see? So it says, for like as all that is made in the world that have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And this man cannot even see that, man. Okay? He can't see these things, man. You know? You see? Right? Let me get verse 6 real quick. Let me get verse 6 in there. It says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. You see? So we need to be focused on prophecy, man. Okay? And this is what this guy pretty much has come up short with doing, man. Okay? You see? All right? All right, from there, let's go to First Peter's. First Peter's chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. And this is what they have a problem with, man. because we're standing pretty much 10 toes down, man. Okay? We are that light, man. The two witnesses, man. We are those two candlesticks, man. Okay? You see? And it's being more and more evident, man, as time goes on. You see? And it's something that he can't get around that, man. Okay? So right here, we're talking about right here, this is the New Testament, man. We're talking about the Lord's talking about a chosen generation, a holy nation, a peculiar people, man. Okay? You know, a nation of pretty much a nation of kings and priests, man. That's pretty much what the Lord is setting up, man. Okay? So it says, which in times past were not a people. Okay? Because the Lord stripped us from our heritage, man. Okay? It's as simple as that. So, when you want to talk about, what the average Babylonian is taught, and people, really, by people of the world, but let's really focus on Babylon, these Babylonians here, man. Okay? The history that they were taught, okay, when you let them tell it, our history only goes back to when we was put in chains, man. Okay? When you want to talk about the transatlantic slave trade, man. Okay? There's no talking about anything before that, man. Well, it's like we never existed. We were just people just out in the wilderness and land, or out in the land, just ready to be taken. You see, when there's an illustrious history in the scriptures, man. Okay, that pretty much goes through our captivities that we have gone through and how we transgress the laws of the Most High, man. Okay, you see, the Lord's judgment was always to put His people into slavery, man. You see, or put them under some type of captivity, man. Okay, that was always the Lord's judgment, man. You can go to any time in the scriptures. The Israelites, okay, except for that 40 year period, okay, with King David and King Solomon, okay, where we was not oppressed, man. You see, okay, but it says, which in time past were not a people, but now the people of the Most High, which have not obtained mercy, but now have attained mercy. And Lord is pretty much setting His sights back on His people, man. Okay, the Heavenly Father pretty much is sending back His Son, man, to deliver His men. You see, the Lord is pretty much that mediator, man. Okay, all right, between us and the Most High. Okay, but now, okay, we are pretty much are being perceived as His people, man. So the Lord is pretty much a champion for His men. The Lord said He have not lost none that the Heavenly Father have given Him, man. You see, okay. So we just gonna have to continue to see this whole thing through, man. And the Lord's gonna make good on His promise, man. You see, all right. From there, because you got these guys that's pretty much. Let's go to Psalms real quick, man. All right. I want to snag this real quick because I want to jump around in this chapter. The whole chapter good, but I just want to hit the points. This is Psalms 94, verse 1. All right. O Yahweh power, in whom vengeance belongeth. O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud. And vocab is not speaking about the iniquities of this place, man. Okay, it's just like all things continue to be the same. It's like he's just pretty much not gonna, nothing to see here with that. But I'm gonna focus on you and what you're talking about because I feel offended on what you're talking about. You see, all right, and he knows it's pretty much known now that he's a small hat. But that's pretty much how the small hats walk around with that mentality, okay, all right, you see, but it says, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. It says, Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? You see, and how long? You see, this place is getting waxing worse and worse, man. But you got these so-called Christians out here that still don't see nothing. They don't see nothing wrong with what's going on. You see? That makes you that they're all on board with it, man. Okay? These people, I don't know what these people think. You think that when the Lord makes His return, that the Lord's going to set up a alternate kingdom aside from this wicked kingdom. You see? Okay? You let them tell it. They don't see that for the Lord to return, okay? Somebody's gonna be taken out of power, man. People are gonna be the whole world's gonna be taken from be released or relinquished, have their power relinquished, so to speak, or stripped away from them. You see? There's no talk about that. Okay, people just think it's gonna be all bygones to be bygones. No, Lord is vengeance in the Lord's heart, man. Okay, the Lord got a big bone to pick, man. You see? Okay, but it says, right, verse 4: How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? These guys are pretty much, when you talk about the WEF and the WHO, they pretty much, they are speaking and boasting themselves and talking about their future endeavors and what they need to do, and pretty much they are predicting these some atrocities are going to happen, and they're already saying it the fourth time, even though we know, okay, it's going to be out of their own hands that they create these things now. But the Lord ultimately controls the minds of the kings. So it's the Lord ultimately going to bring these plagues upon the earth, man. Okay? You see? All right? The people that pretty much follow vocab are pretty much all in the dark, man. The Lord's not dealing with them. They're not prepared for what's coming. Okay? You see? It says, right? Talking about right here, talking about the works of iniquity, right? They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage. And that's pretty much what they're doing right now, man. Right now. This guy is pretty much a thorn in our side, man, because he's afflicting our heritage, man. Okay? You see, they want to sit here and everything, they want to throw away everything. Well, whose language is that? Okay, speaking about the Lashon Kodash, man, the holy tongue. Okay? All right, who else is using those characters, man? Those characters that we're using, the Paleo Hebrew, okay, that's pretty much well documented, okay, that was the language or the characters of the ancient people, man. Okay, all right, the people of the antiquity, man. Okay, the children of Israel. You see, but you got people like Dr. Brown and all of them. They want to pretty much make light of it and count it off as nothing. You see, okay. They pretty much have broken our people down to where the Lord has gave us the mountain task, man, to bring people back into the fold, man, of who He have called, of course. You see, but you have people that are gainsayers and pretty much don't take heed to this truth, is because we pretty much lost our heritage, man. You see, okay. All right, from there, I want to stay in. I want to jump down to verse 11. It says, "The Lord knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Yahweh, and teacheth him out of thy law." And pretty much, man, we've been chastened as pretty much as a nation, so to speak, man. But the Lord said only a remnant is going to return back unto Him. You see, it says, right, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. And we're waiting on that, man. Okay? Because the way that this thing is going, man, ain't no way that you're gonna sit here and say you don't see this coming, the workers of iniquity working, man. And things just don't seem right. And vocab, you're not nothing special. You're gonna get caught up in this whole destruction that's coming, man. Okay, whatever madness that your people are gonna put on this world, you're gonna get caught right up in it, man. You see, and it says, "For Yahweh will not cast off His people, neither will He forsake His heritage." Okay, you see that? So the Lord's not casting off His people, all right, and not gonna forsake His heritage, man. You see, okay. Like I said, he doesn't even understand the reason why the Lord is gathering up these nations, pretty much in the so-called Middle East, man. Okay, all right. It's for the Lord's vengeance, man. Okay, the Lord said He's going to plead with them there, for His people and for His heritage, man. Okay, First and foremost, man, they have to understand that the Lord is a man of war, man. Okay? Now, people can't even get that through their simple skull, man. Okay? That's first and foremost, man. All right? When the Lord was pretty much stating his gangster, okay, to the children of Israel, he actually told them he's a man of war. Okay? You see? It says, but judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And who's doing that, man? Who else do you see us doing that? Who's speaking up against evil, man? Okay? All right? Not anybody within the Christian church, not the likes of Vocab Malone, which okay, he went to school for what he did. He's still not even doing that. You see? Okay? So these people are pretty much unlearned men that we still have to pretty much use as a punching bag, a spiritual punching bag, so to speak, man. Okay? You see? And then pretty much, man, he's getting confounded by people that's not even really in this truth. That may know something about the truth a little bit, but not within the avant-garde of this whole thing, Great Millstone, man. You see? Okay? It just shows you how much of a low level this guy's on, man. You see? And like I said before, man, these guys do not respect us, man. They not respect us as men. He doesn't respect us as men, first and foremost, though, man. Because, he wants to sit here and downplay and make light of everything that we're saying, man. Okay? I mean, we don't have to have you be a believer, okay? All right? It's not going to make the truth of the Most High non-effect, though, pursuant to Romans, the 3rd chapter. You see? All right? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Who's doing these things? Okay? Right now, right now is in the time of that great and singly army that's standing up, that spiritual army for Yahweh Shai is standing up. Okay? You see? All right? The righteous man is standing in great boldness right now, man. Okay? We're doing things that was unheard of when you want to talk about 60, 70 years ago, man. Okay? These things, like I said, that we would have been pretty much lynched for a lot of these things that we're doing in this time, man. Okay, the Lord is pretty much lightening up that burden, man, to allow this word to go forth, man. You see, okay, but it says, right? They don't make no counts of our labors, right? And we're talking about the fact is that we have been afflicted, man. Okay, we're in the face of the man that has inflicted us, man. You see, and it says, right? When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and amazed and with terrible fear. Right now they're being troubled and in terrible fear, man. Okay? This is something that's bigger than man. That's what's gonna slowly sink into this man's mind, man. Okay? All right? All right, the whole thing with the One West and everything. This is not of man. It's of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? Okay? But it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. You see? And they already having these pretty much these on Capitol Hill and speaking about these what they want to call UFOs. Okay? And people don't even understand the fashion that the Lord is coming in, man. Okay? You see? That's not even thought about, man. Okay? Because they don't understand the scriptures, man. You see? But these people are gonna see this, man. They're gonna see the strangeness of the children of Israel's salvation, man. Okay? And it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, in a proverb of reproach. And this is pretty much what they think right now, man. Okay? You people, the Lord's people, you look at y'all, Okay? We're pretty much the butt of every nation's jokes, man. Okay? All right? We're in derision, man. We're the people that are seen in derision, man. Okay, but the Lord has what kept a little cluster, okay, for Himself, man. You see, but overall, they look at us as being in derision and a proverb and a reproach, right? And it says, "We fools counted His life madness and His end without honor." You see, and this is pretty much how vocab pretty much walks around, man. Okay, he walks around and tries to runs up on the camps. He doesn't. The respect is not there as men. You know, okay, this thing's like a joke to him. It's a game to him, man. When this is truth is deadly serious, man. Okay, all right. This truth is much far more greater than what this man can actually calculate in his brain, man. He's just stuck on one little thing. He can't get over the fact that you're gonna be in captivity in the kingdom. He can't get over that fact, man. Okay? When there's much more to this truth than just that, man. He can't even get over that hump. You see? Okay? Then he wants to say, "Oh, the Edomites are done away with," and then because he knows there's a judgment for them, for the people that are pretty much that come from that seed line, man. He knows there's a judgment coming for that, man. So now they're not there, then they're done away with, and oh yeah, well they were destroyed, and when book chapter verse on that. You see? Okay. Then they want to put up this doctrine now. Oh, they have Japheths, and you got every Jake's pretty much in his truth that pretty much utter that, and they don't even understand the lands. Okay, that they're getting the lands with the people. They're getting those things confused, man. This man has removed everybody's borders, man. Okay, the borders of the people have been changed, man. You see, it says that we fools account of His life madness and His end be without honor. Hey, we're a bunch of nobodies. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is always dealing with the underdog, man. Okay? The Lord's always dealing with what men that people look not for, man. Look at King David. Okay? All right? He was not even thought of, man, to be the king. You see? Okay? But it says, "How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is amongst the saints." Okay, this is what they're gonna be saying. Okay, you see, laugh now and pretty much, gnashing and biting the teeth later, man. Okay, it says, "Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us." You see? And it's pretty much talking about the 2/3 out there, and really you other nations as well, man. Okay? You see? And it says, "We've wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts there where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it." And you people do not know the way of the Lord, man. You not know the Lord's characteristics. Okay? You don't even know what the Lord's what His will is in the earth, man. You see, people do not understand that. Okay, all right. It says, "What have pride profited us? Or what have riches with our vaunting brought us?" You see, okay, and whatever bag you people have taken, you jakes out there that took that bag, man. Hey, man, you people, you got some judgment coming to you, man. Okay, because you think you could go take a bag and think that nobody's seen it, man. The Lord didn't see that, man. Okay, or you didn't think that later on down the line when we get well versed in these scriptures that you're gonna be called out for what you did, man. Taking that Judas purse, man. Okay, you see, it says, of those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hastened by. You see, and pretty much, man, your life is gonna be just like that, taken just like that, man. Okay, riches profit nothing in the day of wrath, man. You see, but just wanted to harp on that a little bit, with this individual, with vocab, the brother had put up, and I'm reading pretty much they were going back and forth on the comment board, but he doesn't have an answer for the people that are pretty much walking around, these small hats walking around that have that same mentality, man. Okay? And why would they have that mentality? Is because they read the Torah, man. Okay? They read the Torah, and the Torah pretty much says that the Lord has a chosen people, man. It's right there. You cannot get around that. Okay? That has not changed. Okay? The Lord does not change. Okay? You see? All right, when people trying to inject their personal feelings and everything else within this gospel, man, and it doesn't fit correctly, man. It doesn't fit correctly. You see? All right, so I'm gonna end it there. So I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Shalom.